There are moments that feel like stepping onto another planet. For Nam, this was one of them. From the gates of a heliport to a city of steel rising from the sea, his first journey offshore was more than just a job. It was the start of a new life. This is the story of the day when dreams left the shore and took flight. Nam tightened the strap of his backpack and stood still at the wide-open gates of the heliport. The morning wind carried salt, chill, and the scent of aviation fuel. In front of him, helicopters shimmered in the dawn light, their massive rotors slowly beginning to turn. He lined up with men in bright orange coveralls, feeling like an astronaut waiting for launch. One worker grinned. "First time offshore, kid? Which rig?" "Sea Lion 9, Nam replied. "That's a big one? You pack your mosquito net and blanket?" The group laughed. Nam laughed with them, knowing it was the classic prank on newcomers. The truth? Life offshore was nothing like a camp. It was a floating city with comforts that rivaled hotels. But the teasing made him feel like he was already part of the brotherhood. The helicopter roared to life. The ground shook, rotor blades sliced the sky, and Nam felt the vibration thunder in his chest. Memories of childhood rushed back. Bamboo sticks swung overhead, pretending to fly. But now he wasn't pretending. He was in the sky. Land shrank beneath them, melting into patchwork fields and tiny roofs. White clouds drifted close enough to touch. Between the sky above and the ocean below, Nam felt suspended in a dream, untethered, weightless, alive. "Look!" someone shouted. Through the mist, Sea Lion 9 revealed itself, a colossal fortress of steel. 3 massive legs rooted in the ocean floor, towering cranes stretching like titans across the horizon. Stairways, scaffolds, and pipelines gleaming in the morning sun. Nam's breath caught. "It's a city," he whispered. As the helicopter descended, each jolt made his heart leap. When the skids hit the deck, the entire platform seemed to rumble its welcome. Nam stepped down onto the steel deck. The sea wind slapped his face, carrying the scent of salt, iron, and oil. Around him, workers flowed in steady rhythm, some leaving, some arriving, each movement precise, professional, practiced. An Fong, the safety officer, gave him the tour. Dorm rooms with white sheets and windows facing the endless ocean, a gym gleaming like something from a sci-fi movie, a spotless medical bay ready for emergencies. And finally, the control room. Screens, gauges, and switches glowing like the cockpit of a spacecraft. Nam shook his head in disbelief. "I thought rigs would be dirty, full of grease. I never imagined this." Fong smiled. "That's because this isn't just work. Out here, it's home." That night, Nam stood on the deck, and then the rig came alive. Millions of lights flickered on in perfect order, tier by tier, until Sea Lion 9 shone like a floating metropolis. The derrick, the cranes, the labyrinth of pipes, all glowed in warm gold, a steel giant blazing against the black ocean. Below, waves pounded the legs, breaking into shimmering silver spray. Above, the stars scattered across the heavens. But none of them outshone the rig itself, a lighthouse of steel burning in the night. Nam gazed up, a smile tugging at his lips. This was more than a job. From this moment on, his life would be bound to the lights of the rig, harsh, dazzling, magnificent. And to think, it had all begun with one half-drunken remark in a shabby boarding house. But if this was only the beginning, what storms and what triumphs awaited him beyond the horizon?